We know this ain't right. Man, this can't be life. We gotta unite.
They go off into the quantum realms and to the etheric realms and on up throughout the cosmos, and then from there it's just about trying to break past the realm, because a lot of souls get lost in the light. So like the moon that we see that we see at night on this planet is not real. It's actually a hologram image of the real moon. So the moon that's being seen here is literally uses the light to lure souls to it. And when souls go toward the moon, you have a group of scientists on the moon that works on this. They have a base. When they speak about the dark side of the moon, that's a real thing, because the moon that we see is not real. So what these scientists' job is, their job is to capture those souls in these little energy containers. So when they capture the souls in these energy containers, they bring them on board the ship and they bleach the soul of his memories. And then once they bleach the soul of his memories, because the whole purpose of bringing the souls on the ship is to erase the lifetime it just remembered, because all of that stays with your soul. So what they do is they bring them and they bleach you, because once you break past the realm, they call that death, but you really just transcend the realm. So when you transcend the realm, all your memories rush back to you of what's really real, right? And you at that perfect place of peace. This is the peace that people feel when they say they had these near-death experiences. They feeling a release of energy, because you're releasing from the physical state through the liquid and on up. So it's gonna be the best feeling, because you going back to your essence. Like you heavy down here, you in a body, right? You heavy. So the release is like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I see him take his last breath. I seen her take her last, but it's the release of energy. So what's happening is you got these scientists, and their job is to keep certain souls circulating and like back to the planet, as opposed to of souls breaking through from the cosmos. So what they do is they'll grab as many souls as they can lure into their light, bring them on these little ships and these energy containers, and then they'll bleach the soul of his memories. Once they bleach that soul of his memories, they'll shoot the soul back down to this realm. So when they shoot the soul back down to this realm, the soul comes back to this realm, and then it has to find a body. So it skips the organic process of picking its parents, because the organic process is for you to be at home on Xylanthia or whatever your home planet is, and then you sign up for your soul contract to come here. And once you sign up, then you pick your parents, and then you have to wait for your parents to meet in this reality. And then they meet, and once they meet, your father passes the seeds or your body to your mom, and then that body grows inside of your mom. And when that body is ready for you, then you go and descend into that body, and then that's called birth. That's really what happens. You get what I'm saying? So with them understanding the science of us, that's why they put the moon there. And they teach you, or they use religion to teach you to go into the light, because they got you thinking the light is heaven. So when they taught you that, they're just preparing you for transcending this realm. It's like the biggest form of slavery. Harvest is called soul harvesting, because they really harvesting souls with the moon. And once they bleach you and send you back, now you got to start all over again. And then you're not coming back here organically from the cosmos. You didn't went through the moon base, and got sent back. So it's not the same. You might go into a body, or you can go into an animal. You can go into anything, because you're gonna need just energy. You're gonna need a body to go into once you hit this physical realm.
So they hacked the computer simulation. Is that what would you say that?
In a way, you could say they got it, because see, this is why people got to come out of religion, because okay, you remember the prayer? It's how we back to magic. Remember the prayer? Now lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord to keep, and if I die before I wake, I pray to my soul. Right? Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a spell. All spells rhyme. And when you sit there saying that, you thinking it's a nursery, that's a spell. And as a child, you didn't say that every night, probably, or you taught your child to say that, or you was taught to say that. So you basically gave your soul to the Lord. And who is the Lord? Satan, right? Satan is the Lord. You know what I'm saying? People got to understand that religion is Satan is he's Jesus is Satan and Jesus. He's both. So these are spells that you cast over your soul. When you transcend the realm, you're supposed to be light, so that you can shoot back up to the highest form of energy. If you heavy, right? with anything on you, it's gonna make it harder for you to transcend the realm. Now, you got this moonlight, and if you've been fed religion, your soul been eating religion your whole physical existence. When you transcend this realm, you're gonna see that light and think that that's the light to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna float to that light,
Mm-hmm.
not even knowing you're finna go right back to experience the physical experience again.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, it's a lot of souls who they lived here 8, 9 lives because they've been steady going through that moon camp. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's not just an attack on you physically, it's a cosmic attack on you. That's a cosmic thing. And then you got other souls that break past that they don't go into the light. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the souls that they sign up to come back just to fight. You got the other souls and spirits that don't never take on the physical body, like Orishas and principalities and primordial energies. These beings are true intelligence, but they never take on a physical body.
Who's that you got in front of you right now, my brother? Who's that?
It's
The
Obatala.
Obatila. Okay. Indeed.
Obatala, yeah.
Indeed.
Yep, Obatala. You know, one of the Orishas. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we should know that. You know, we should know everything pertaining to our arts. But like, if it was Jesus right here, we'd know that. Or if
We
it
would know
was,
that. You're right. You're right.
you know what
You're
I'm saying,
right.
if it was Muhammad, you know what I'm saying, we'd know, like, oh, that's Muhammad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
that's Buddha. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he meditating in his belly big. That gotta be Buddha. But like, yeah, we should know the black gods too. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the gods that was here before they gods. You know what I'm saying? We gods. And when you can understand we all gods, then it's like, okay, so I understand why we saying peace, God, and God is in, yeah, like you really a God. So you really the creator of everything you see and that you don't see. Ain't no such thing as death. You came here, manifested yourself in this physical form to be a part of this war right now, because we at war right now. It's a real war going on. Like, it's been a cosmic war going on forever, because ever since the war broke out with our brother Zeus, ever since he turned his back on us, we've been at war with him. He split the whole cosmos. So it's been a good versus evil. He didn't just take like the gods and goddesses on this planet with him. He took angels with him. He took extraterrestrial races with him, like a lot of Arcturians, which is another extraterrestrial race, like a lot of reptilian species and the Pleiadians. These were all good. At one time, we was all together. You know what I'm saying? So when that split took place, what they call that war in heaven, when that split took place, it was a cosmos thing. It was a cosmic split. And what you have today is that war still going on. You know, with over 200 other galaxies involved in this cosmic war. And then now this cosmic war is coming to the surface. So you see it manifesting all around you in the physical now. You know, this is why the where we at right now, we have to get back to magic. We have to get back to sound bowls. We have to get back to crystal healing and meditating and going within. You know, we got to get out of going into books. Everybody should do what I do. They should be meditating and going within themselves and bringing their own truth to reason, because this is how the ancestors work. Everything you need to know is in you. You got to trust yourself though to bring it out of you though. You know.
So what's the end game for Zeus? Is Big Mama going to forgive him and it was just one big family fight? You know what I'm saying? It was just one big family fight and all's forgiven, everything that happened in the cosmos. What's the end game for Zeus, you think? Because Zeus is family.
I mean, yeah, but it's fucking though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the way I see it is, although I know that Zeus is our cosmic family because he's originally one of us who turned on us. And even if a person never heard it that way, if they ever believed in religion, they should be able to understand that Zeus or Satan was an angel. So if he was an angel and you're part of that kingdom, y'all from the same kingdom, right? So even though we from the same kingdom, Zeus is Zeus. He'll never stop being who he is. Like, that's who he is. That's how he made it. That's what he wanted to be. Because if that's the case, the cosmic war could have ended energy cycles ago. Because we don't have time and space, but we got energy cycles. So it could have ended a long time ago. But you know, Father of pride, he created that reality. You know, we create our own realities. Now he created jealousy, he created pride, he created that, and those are realities that he loves, that he dives in. Even now with like with the war being with where the war is at right now, it's over with for them. He still ain't finna just. He's still fighting all the way tooth and nail, all the way through and through. He not giving up. He not slowing down. He's not letting up. That's not who he is. You got to remember, Zeus is a god like me and you. So people got to understand, we are fighting other gods. We not fighting no weak people. We're fighting other gods. Satan and them are gods. They still gods. They are fallen gods. They're with angels. The angels are powerful. As many angels, you got archangels, guardian angels, cherubim, seraphim. It's many different angelic beings, right? The angels is a big family too, right? But at the same time, you got fallen angels, fallen gods that's on his side. And we are powerful ourselves. So that's a big war. You know what I'm saying? That's a big clash right there. You know, when people be like, when people that don't understand cosmic history, they be like, well, why would God let Satan keep doing that? It's not that. That's why I say you got to get out of religion and get into the real cosmic history of who we are and what we are. This is war been going on for a long time. So it's like when you understand that the essence of the war is based around him wanting to destroy his own species, and that's what he decided to do. Then it's like, okay, well, I see everything else. When you're looking at the physical realm, you looking at a reality that they hijacked from us. They stole all this from us. You know what I'm saying? Once they got the enchantments, the spells, they put all that in motion, and you get what you got today. Even us having to wear cloth, this is a spell. Cloth restricts your energy. Plastic, all this shit around you, plastic, glass, cloth, all this restricts your energy. The food they give us, the signs and symbols they teach us, the words they teach us to use, all those are spells and things designed to hurt you and keep you limited. That's why right now when we talk like that, you probably do, because I can't see the comments, but you probably gonna have people, because they do it on my shit. People get on mine, I be talking, people get on there. I don't never focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Because the frequency up here, this ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the planet coming back to us. It don't matter who the fuck believe that or not. You feel me?
That's facts.
Yeah, the planet
That's
coming
facts.
back to us, God. Yeah, it don't matter who. I'm not here to be believed. We not in the Pisces age no more. The Pisces age is where we just believe shit. I'm here to enlighten and inform. We in the age of Aquarius. This is the age of information and discernment. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to enlighten and inform. I'm not here to make you comfortable. I'm not here to make a motherfucker happy. I'm not here to make a motherfucker believe. I give a fuck what a motherfucker believe. At the end of the day, we gods. This is your cosmic history. This is why you a god. This is how it started. You know what I'm saying? This is what we went through. This is how we got to this point. This is why they on Fox 10 News calling me a violent occultist. Nothing is violent or occultist about anything I'm doing. This is
What they called you? What they called you?
They called me a violent occultist on
Wow.
Fox 10. Yeah, they did.
Why they called you that? What happened?
But I don't know what happened. All I do is get on YouTube and teach this real cosmic history. That's what happened. And they bitch ass get scared. Cause they know, see, with me, they know I'm not just no teacher, I'm a warrior too. So I'm standing on this. I'll never go to jail because I will never let these opposition kidnap me. I'm a god. This is my land. This is my ancestors' land. We created y'all. You feel me? So it ain't shit you can tell me. It ain't shit you can tell my people. But you got a lot of our people out here that they'll go to jail. They'll let them pull them over, give them a ticket and everything. You can't ticket me on nothing on my land. So you got to get to that mindset. Like, you ain't ticketing me on my land. And my nigga, I ain't even gonna keep buying fruit. I ain't even gonna keep spending money with y'all on no vegetation and none of that. This shit grow from the land. I'll grow it myself. Then you grow it yourself, but they want to come lock you up and find a reason to take the little land you got. That's what they do. You feel me? So it gotta be at the same point where we gotta be in warrior mode too. It can't just be me on the internet talking about it. Like, you gotta be in real warrior mode. Like, we wasn't never slaves anyway. We didn't become slaves to the Emancipation Proclamation. Like, like they try to make it seem like Abraham Lincoln signed that and freed us. No, he signed that and niggas became passive and we became slaves. Because before that, we was warring. We was Gullah War activity. Every war was us versus them. Even the Civil War, you know what I'm saying? So these are all further lies, as we lowered, as we fell more and more in frequency, you know what I'm saying? Because we was at a mystic point. At one point, we dropped all the way down to Lemurians and Atlanteans. And then from Atlanteans, we dropped down to Egyptians, then Mississippians, then Cherokee and Choctaw and Sulas and Aztecs and Incas. And then next thing you know, now we colored people and Indians. And then next thing you know, now we African Americans and Latin Americans today. Like,
That's a powerful breakdown there, brother. That's a powerful breakdown right there, man. Damn. That's a powerful breakdown.
Back though. So yeah, guy, it's like we on Atlantis right now.
Mm.
But Africa is Egypt. I mean, Africa, you can enter Africa through Arizona. The Grand Canyon leads into Africa. But the fucking ancient
The
Egypt,
Grand Canyon. What this? What do you mean, like a portal? You mean?
no, it's not even a portal. You can literally just walk through the Grand Canyon and keep walking, and you're gonna come past a pyramid. Once you pass that pyramid, you're gonna be in what they call present day Africa. This
Damn.
is why they don't let people walk through the Grand Canyon. You can only go so far. It's limited. You can't just walk through the Grand Canyon. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to know that you don't have to go over the water to get to Africa. That's a lie. The map don't look like that. And you can touch any piece of land. You can be in Europe on foot. You can reach Africa on foot. You can reach anywhere on foot. We are all one landmass still connected.
So you saying we're still one landmass?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
surrounded. We still one landmass connected.
Oh,
All the continents still
are
connected.
still connected.
And we surrounded by one big body of water. And then that water is surrounded by an ice wall. That's what we at right now. That ice wall is called Antarctica. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That's how the realm look. And then we got people on the other side of the ice wall, and it's continents and more land. They call them Lemurians. And then we got another ice wall and more gods and goddesses on that side. And they all look like us. It's us. It's us. Just like on the spaceship. Like, and when you start seeing these spaceships and the gods and goddesses getting off the spaceships, and you gonna see us. We gonna like, damn, you thought you was gonna see some green people hop off. Don't get me wrong, we are green, blue, and red and different colors too. But you're gonna see us. You're like, damn, that's us.
Are,
You know
are
what
those
I'm saying?
are
Yeah.
those different ice walls the equivalent to different planets?
No,
Or
it wouldn't
no?
be like okay, so the ice walls are just really put there because when they first came here, we was like, okay, when the war broke out over our planet, our ancestors was fighting with them. So a lot of us was those ancestors, right? Because you got to understand, it's the same spirits and souls, just in different vessels.
Mm.
So this is why we are the ancestors. But that's another deeper level of it. But we
Mm.
was born with them, and they called in the dark elves. The dark elves are the ones that created the sub-zero technology. So this is where cold weather come from, snow, ice, all this stuff. We never had none of this. We are real Caribbean. We Caribbean vibe. Like the whole vibe you get in the Caribbean. We tropical. We are tropical beings. You know what I'm saying? So we never had no ice, no none of that. So when they come to our planet and they start shooting, they got these big weapons and they shoot ice at us and snow at us and weapons blowing this freezing cold air on us and shit like that. Yeah, they start freezing us and they started advancing in the war just off the sub-zero technology. Like, it literally was used as a weapon in the war against us. So when you're looking at the walls of Antarctica, you're looking at a lot of the bodies of our ancestors, you know what I'm saying, that was frozen, you know what I'm saying, in time, frozen in the wars. When you look at them icebergs floating through the ocean, them be bones and kneecaps and elbows that froze and just floating. Like, it gets so deep. Like I said, we were giants at one time. Like, we fell so far in frequency because they took all this from us, and it happened over a period of energy cycles. You know what I'm saying? It happened over a period of energy cycles. They call it time, but I'm gonna call it what it is: energy cycles. And we began to drop lower in frequency, lower in frequency, lower in frequency. So we reached a point where we got all the way down, like I say, to what we are today. But that they had to break us down though. Because like I said, if you look at each generation, we had more unity. You keep going back, back, back. You go, like I said, you go African Americans, Latinos, keep going back, that's gonna turn to Indians, keep going back, we're gonna be Choctaws and all that. You go back some more, we're gonna be Mississippians. You go back some more, we're gonna be Egyptians. You go back some more, now we Atlanteans and Lemurians. You go back some more, we Anunnaki gods and goddesses. You go back some more, now we just dark matter energy. So, like, that's the whole breakdown of us in the cosmos, God. You feel me?
Indeed. So what would be the difference between energy cycles and time? Because you keep saying they deal with time, we deal with energy cycles. Give me an example of an energy cycle that we would
So,
understand.
so okay, we can measure energy cycles with the sun, right? So
Hmm.
we could go out, if you still in tune with nature, right? You could go out and look at the sun, and you could be like, okay, if you really watching the sun and how it's moving and orbiting around the planet, you can count the energy cycles off the sun. That's how we move. We went with the sun as far as energy cycles. Now, when you talk about time, time is based around seconds, minutes, days, months, and those seconds can start whenever, right?
Mm.
But the thing is, you got to look at time like this. You really just repeating the same days. So, how many days is in a week? They tell you 7. Okay. Now,
Mm.
how many days in the year? They tell you 365 if it's not a leap year.
Mm.
Okay, so it's 365 days. I've been using this example forever because it's just a basic, simple example that you can just grab right away. What's the 8th day of the week? Name the 8th day. Okay, we got 7 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, what's the 8th day?
Couldn't answer that.
Right, exactly.
Mm.
And nobody will.
Mm.
Nobody will. So
Mm.
we got 7 days we know of.
Mm.
And we talking about is how many days in the year again? 365 days.
Mm.
Okay, well, name the other 358.
Mm.
Because we can't say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Mm.
Saturday, Sunday, get to Sunday and start over again with Monday and say that's a. We don't do that with money, do we?
We do that with the piano, the notes in the piano. After 7 notes, we start another octave, but the octave is the same note as the beginning note from the previous octave, but just at a higher tone. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's still, now check this out. That still is aligning up, making sense. You know why? Because if we gonna say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's 7 days. We need that 8th day. When we get to Monday, we can't say Monday is the 8th day. We've already counted Monday. Because
Mm.
it's like I say, yeah, they try to do that with the piano, but that still don't make sense because once again, with money, we can't do that. If I owe you $100, if I owe you $200, I can't go 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and flip it over and go 120,
20.
140, 160, 180, 200. You're gonna be like, where the rest of my money at?
Right, right,
All
right.
day. You're gonna be like, because we should better do that with money then. Like, okay, well, if that's the case, well, why can't we do that with money? Why
Mm.
can't we do that with no? We say if it's 365 days, okay, we know 7 days. So we need to know the rest of those days. If we ain't got the rest of the days, that means it's only 7 days in the year. So okay, if I'm 30 years old, 7 days in the year, so that means I'm 210 days old. That don't. Now I'm all fucked up. Okay, and if I don't want to use that, okay, let's use this. What calendar are we using to measure time? Right now, the calendar that we are using is called the Gregorian calendar. In the Gregorian calendar, they set time back 8 years. Now,
Mm.
who is they to set time back? Let's not
Right.
forget that these are people that, just like me and you now, and these
Mm.
motherfuckers set time back 8 years. So that means
Mm.
even right now, if you 30, you really what? 20, 22?
Mm.
If
Mm.
you 20, you really what? 12? Because based
Mm.
upon the Gregorian calendar, the time was set back 8 years. Okay, so anywhere it go, that's what I'm saying. You're like, well, what time is it? What calendar are we using? How are we? There's too many different calendars we can measure this shit in, and it's like, no, none of that makes sense. Birthdays, like birthdays, same thing with a birthday. I only came here one motherfucking time. I landed here 11/22/1986. That's when I landed. So if I landed 11/22/1986, I never landed again. So why is every year am I celebrating this day? And then I got this cake in front of me, and I got these candles. And see, if you understand the power of candles and how you can program candles and speak intended to candles and how they measure energy and you can manifest things quicker because it's a candle. It seals your intent, whatever your wishes. You will understand why they put the candles on the birthday cake. You see what I'm saying? But see, they took our magic from us. So right now, a person will think I'm crazy sitting here with these crystals and they see who is this black dude and this and that, and they you got candles and what the hell going on? And the whole time, I got a whole ritual I'm doing right now the whole time while we've been live. So at
Mm.
the end of the day, like, and the person don't have to understand that, but thus it should be regardless. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because this is what they doing. So when you talking about time, that spell does what? It locks you in. And now you believe that you them ages. So now you're limiting your being just to that age. Because you telling yourself I'm. And if you know the power of words, anytime you say I am, that's the soul. So now you're spell casting over your soul. Like I am 20. I am
Mm.
21. You're limiting your being to just these numbers when it should be I am everything and everything is me. I am the center of the universe. I am God. I am that I am. Because whenever you say I, that's the soul. Whenever you say me, that's the ego. So, you know, it like people might not look at little stuff like that, but it matters in your energy field. Just like using the word HATE. I stopped using that word and my blessings flowed just because I removed the word out of my vocabulary. That's how negative the word is. Or you say good morning, MORNIG. Morning means it's the morning dove. Like it's only one morning. So if I come up to you and say that, then I'm wishing you bad energy, and I don't even know it. That's what makes it dangerous because I'm thinking I'm saying something great. So I'm, hey, good AM to you, and I do that too. But when you take that out of your frequency and you stop using it, it's grand rising, and you realize these words, you'll see the power of magic and spell casting in your words and hoodoo and voodoo and why they took it from us and why they use it. They still use it though. They still using it. Every restaurant using orange and red to trick your solar plexus and to get you locked in your root chakra and your sacral chakra to lure you to come here and want to eat this motherfucking poison.
Right, indeed.
It's all magic going around the whole time. The number they using, the number of days in the week, the number of colors in the rainbow, the colors of the restaurants, the shapes of our homes and houses, squares, prism shapes, things that restrict electricity energy. You know, because they know pyramids and spheres amplifies energy. Vortexes amplifies energy, right? So it's like everything around you, plastic, glass, you know, cloth, which is cotton, has been put around you to limit you on every level. The words they taught you, they took vibration from you. This seems weird to people, but that's vibration. That's how you originally speak. They took that from you and gave you the words that you gave them. We taught them alphabets. We the alphas, they the betas. You know what I'm saying? We taught them this shit, and then they re-rocked it to you after they did enslave us, after they hijacked our planet from us. You know what I'm saying? So we getting our planet back now, but they have 550 of their man-made years. That's why it's over with now. You know, that's why you see this grand awakening, because the ancestor energy is back. It's flat out war. Everything without a soul gonna be eradicated. Everything vibrating low. We ain't come to play. The ancestors ain't come to play on no level.